Alright guys, we're back with the baby beefcake. So I've got to tell you, this boy here, and they do grow at different rates, but let me tell you what, he's turning into a beast. He is turning into a beast. So anyway, we're just taking them for a walk. They're just going without us is what's happening. Anyway, so we just have a nice week planned. The weather's nice. No more Biketoberfest. No more nosy guy. Asking a lot of nosy questions. That could be someone different though, by the end of the week. Tomorrow we have to go out. I mean, I don't think we really don't have anything too pressing to do. Yeah, this puppy here, this is the big boy, but this one's actually getting bigger than him. No, this is the big one. This is the big one. This one's bigger than him. Alright guys, let's go find the rest of the pack. Look at that little cutie there though. That little girl, she is a beauty. I gotta tell you, that one's a beauty there. That's Peaches. Ah, don't you wrestle that away from Mama. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's go on a nature walk. I mean, we're bound to see something. I mean, I heard some rattling in the bushes. Crystal said it was a squirrel. I don't know. And they're getting me all filthy. So yeah, not this weekend, but the weekend after is the concert. So we'll be talking all about that. Chuck will be there. And Ben Nichols, I mean, I gotta get Ben Nichols on my YouTube. I mean, there's only one Ben Nichols. And I'm not starting a segment called Time to Talk About Ben, but he is worth a mention. This guy's unbelievable. Not as good as Dave, but... Really, I mean, I'm kind of a rocker chick, but I mean, if I had to, you know, I would say I'm more southern rock and roll because I'm in the South. You know, there's more New Jersey. Gaslight Anthem, they're more New Jersey and stuff. I don't understand people from there, but somehow this music transcends. Like, you know, I'm afraid of women from New Jersey. The character is, anyway. The character is terrified of women from New Jersey. You know, like on Jersey Shore, you know, that Sammy and JWoww, I mean, the way they just attack. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. I haven't watched that show in a while, but it seemed like, you know, the slightest thing, they would just aggressively attack.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But I can't remember what I named the big light one. It's, Ben, Ruffalo, Snowshoe, and you better think of a
Macchiato.
No, that was the girl.
Oh.
Mango, Macchiato, Peaches, and Ruffian is the other girl, but that we need to change because Ruffalo and Ruffian is too confusing. I thought I wrote them down.
Is she a light one? Which one? Mystic?
Mystic. There's no Mystic. I'll tell you what one of them isn't going to get named, and that's Mystic. So I already want Dave to have another stage it in December. You know, they need to do it for the fans. If I ever do talk to Dave again, I'm going to tell him, please don't give up on the YouTube. You know, it's fairly obvious that a percentage of people that hear his music are profoundly affected. So the solution is to get as many people to hear it as possible. You're dealing in percentages. You're always dealing in percentages. All right, come on, let's find our deer a little bit more. You know, plus what I think he should do, because he doesn't have time to do all these videos like we do, he should record You should do like a 30-minute show. You must lay down all over the place out here or something. Or is that where they're eating or something? You little monkey. This is what he should do. he should record a 30-minute show, and then he should chop it into 4 different episodes, and then that would be enough episodes for a show for a month, because he's going to be on tour and stuff. And then he could just chop the episode into 4 pieces, and then anyone could put it in a playlist, and then it would run seamlessly. So it would be like a 30-minute show. And who wouldn't want that? I'll tell you who. Nobody. All right, I'm going to let him go around the... but then he could put at the end of each one, to be continued, stay tuned next week, because honestly, if you're going to be viable on YouTube, you have to upload at least once a week. Yeah, we upload 40, 50, 60 times a week, but everybody can't do that. So nice back here. See, that little puppy smelled that deer bed. I mean, I don't know. To me, it looks like there's a whole little world going on back here. I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they're definitely going back there.
Looks to me like I'm sure they're going to start having their babies out here all the time now. Why wouldn't they? They're like, where are you going?
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, we definitely need to read the instructions on that Ambro. Maybe you're supposed to do it once a week or something. I don't know.
Did it rain after on Friday?
No.
No.
Alright, one little straggler. Keep going, make them feel like they got left behind. I don't know, these fish are jumping around all of a sudden for some reason. Unless they get caught in the weeds or something. Weeds and jumping around to free themselves. I don't know. All right, guys, we gotta go do some fish research. All right, guys.